And at the time to increase the rent based on the 24% interest rate. So I increased a lot. So 1 year after, I became millionaire, you say, in the century, because I had the odyssey to make purchase offer and to buy the real estate. And this was my starting in real estate investing. After that, I refinanced and I had the money to buy other things until 1981, where the balloon blew out, the real estate balloon blew out, and everything went down to 50%. But by luck, I sold a lot of buildings before that time, so I had the cash to buy back when the market will restabilize in 1980. So then after I stopped buying until I had 1,000 units. And in 2001, I found the Real Estate Investors Club because there is a need at that time. There was a need at that time of somebody who will teach them the basic knowledge and the advanced knowledge of real estate investing. And I feel exhilarated because imagine in 1983 where the average salary was $8,000 a year, and suddenly I made a transaction and had $200,000. No one can control my mind. I control it myself. I'm reading good books, and my close friends are very small. They don't need 2,000, but I do selection of the people around me. I don't accept negative things. I know that they know we have lots of negative, the war, the scare people, the fear, everything. We are submerged with that. I work against that. That doesn't mean I'm not realistic. I know there is a war. I know it's dangerous, but I don't focus on that. And Chris Hadfield, when he was on the satellite, someone asked him, do you know it's possible that you don't come back? He said, yes, I know, but if I think about that, I will not be here. I'm here because I love this experiment. It's unique. Not every human on the earth can do it. But I'm here and I'm happy. Maybe I will not come back, but by the time I'm here, I'm happy and I help the science.
Hi, and welcome to Strata Mantra Signature Series. My name is Alain Joshua. Today we have a pleasure to receive somebody who's very known in Quebec and Canada in general in investing in real estate. And I'll give him a chance to present himself. Welcome, Jacques.
Hello.
Hi, we're so happy to have you. And I know for people in Quebec, especially for those who've been in the Club d'Investisseurs Immobilier du Québec, they know you very well. But for somebody who doesn't know you, would you mind to present yourself to our listeners?
Yeah, with pleasure. My name is Jacques Lepine. I'm the founder of the Real Estate Investors Club in Quebec, and the co-founder and co-president of the Capital Infinitum Wealth. We're a private mortgage lender here in Quebec, but which are men all across Canada. And I teach to people with the club how to make money in real estate. And I used to have myself more than 1,000 units. So I know very well the market, real estate market in Quebec, and I know how to teach people, and it's been very successful because the club is now 35,000 members and more than 100,000 people following us on the Facebook and Instagram and everything. So this is my passion. So I stopped investing in real estate in 1983. It's a long time ago, 43 years ago. And I made money with real estate. In 2001, I found the Real Estate Investors Club because I think it was missing here. There is some club around the world, but no one in Quebec in French. So I found it, and it was a real focus because a lot of members came, and it answered to a big needs in the province of Quebec. Someone who can teach them the knowledge how to make money in real estate. So this is who I am.
Great. And it's good to hear. And now, before we were talking about how you made $200K back in 1983, which is almost like equivalent to 1 million now. Can you tell us a little bit more about how this happened?
Yeah. In 1983, I was brand new in real estate. So I was accountant, and I was in some kind of the rat race. And I took back my books that I bought when I was a student at the University of Ottawa. And I said, I want to go out of the rat race. So I stopped searching for the real estate in 1983. And the Caisse Populaire to the bank in Quebec, knew that I was searching for real estate. So they called me to offer me foreclosure building they had. And they told me, make me an offer and we will finance you 100%. So, okay, it's easy. So I purchased a lot of real estate, but the problem was in 1984, the interest rate was around 24%. So the value of the building was very low. And I bought the maximum I can, innocently. And 1 year after, the rate get down to 8%. So the value of my real estate tripled because from 24 to 3. And I had the time to increase the rent based on the 24% interest rate. So I increased a lot. So 1 year after, I became millionaire just innocently because I had the odyssey to make purchase offer and to buy the real estate. And this was my starting in real estate investing. After that, I refinanced and I had the money to buy other things until 1981, where the balloon blew out, the real estate balloon blew out, and everything went down to 50%. But by rock, I sold a lot of building before that time, so I had the cash to buy back when the market will restabilize in 1982. So then after I stopped buying until I had 1,000 units. And in 2001, I found the Real Estate Investors Club because there is a need at that time. There was a need at that time of somebody who will teach them the basic knowledge and the advanced knowledge of real estate investing. And I feel isolated because imagine in 1983 where the average salary was $8,000 a year, and suddenly I laid a transaction and had $200,000. So I want to share that with my friend, but they were some kind of jealous because it was outside of.
How much was the average? 8,000?
1,000 a year.
And you made 200K.
100,000.
Wow.
So they cannot imagine someone can make so much money in a short period of time. So I feel isolated because there was no more with their gang. So in 2001, I was tired to be isolated. I stopped the club to teach and to talk to the people how we can make money, not to give value to myself, but to share. I need to express myself to someone. And it was a big success because now the club is 35,000 members, 100,000 Facebook and now the social media. And I wrote 10 books, a few on the real estate, how to become financially independent with real estate in French, Focus, and another 1,001 tricks in real estate investing. It was a big success, and it's still, the first one is still selling a bestseller every year since 2007.
Wow.
So this is roughly my story about how I succeed in real estate.
That's wonderful. Now, for a person who's in his early 30s, and they're wondering if they can still make money in real estate, is it even a question or is it something that is doable?
It's still doable. It's different than the 1981 because the financing part is more difficult. But the problem, people always think it's the financing, but the real problem is to find the property. Because all the buildings are for sale, all of them, if you give the price. But me, I teach, you make the profit at the purchase. So the trick is to find good deals at the beginning. Because if you pay the full price, it will be long before you will make money. 25 years later, when the market will grow. But me, the trick is to make some profit at the beginning when you buy it. And this is the difficult part, to find the good deal. Because logically, when you want to start in real estate, you will go to see real estate agent. But in the 6 unit and more, 34% of the market is sold by real estate agent. That means that 66% are outside the real estate agent market. And this is the difficult part because you have to work to find the deal because it's not automatic like the real estate agent. And this is the main problem, to find the deal, not the financing. When you have a good deal, the financing will come. If you don't have the money, if you have a good deal on the hand, you will find a partner who has the money.
And without taking all the or the secrets that you teach, can you give like 3 strategies you give to your student about how to find good deals?
But first of all, I would tell to the people, be part of a real estate group, club, anywhere. Be part of it. To communicate, to meet people who are in real estate. If you don't do that, everyone will discourage you. Don't buy that, you will be disturbed during the night. No. Stay with a group of real estate people. Read the more book you have. Assist the more course that you can to add the knowledge, because everything is so fast that you need to be fast too. And to be fast, you need to be knowledgeable. So it's all attached together. If you don't have the money, it's not a problem. The problem is to find a deal. You have to present yourself as a specialist, a knowledgeable guy, and you will find the money, because there is people who has money, but they don't have time to do real estate. They know it's good, but they don't have time to find. You don't have your money, but you have time to find and meet together to make a good deal. I have lots of people who did that.
Awesome. Now, as we have a lot of changes happening with AI, what is the implication in real estate, or how do you see it?
AI will be used everywhere. Everywhere. You can use AI even to analyze a project, how to prepare a purchase offer. Ask that to ChatGPT, and it will give you everything you need to know. What's the market in the such area? The AI will give you the market. What's the average rent for a 2.5, a 3.5? Yeah. So it's very fast. We can use it immediately. And you can ask AI, make me another analysis. You give him all the figure, make me an analysis. If I increase my rent for 3%. So it would do everything fast. You can do it manually, but it will be faster. And it's a course against the wax. A course contre la montre. Okay. The fastest, because there's a lot of people. I teach to so many people, to 25,000 people follow my conference and courses. So it's a lot of people on the market now, plus the other club. So there are lots of people. There are deals arriving on the market. You have a bunch of people. So you need to be fast, knowledgeable, and you need to use all the tools that you can have.
Great. Now, what is the amount you think that you need to be independent, financially independent, or how many doors?
It depends not of how many doors, it depends on the quality of the doors. You can have a 1,000 door with a little profit, or 100 door with big profit. So I would prefer the 100 door with big profit, because you will have 10 times less problem. So it's not a matter of amount, of number of unit. It's the quality of the units, the l'emplacement, the place you buy it, the position you buy it, which city, which area, more that, the quality. If you buy here, let's say Montreal Nord, it's a different than Centre, so downtown, different. The Ville-Marie is completely different. In every city, there's the same thing. A good area and a minus cheaper area. So it couldn't be 1,000 unit there, but just 100 here. So it's not a matter of many, it's a matter of many facts together that will give you the answer to your question.
Awesome. No, you somebody I admire. You're already like in the age where you should be retired, but here you are in your office. What is your secrets? Still young, and
Second, it's a mess. There are many things, because my passion. I'm a creator. I like to create. I like to teach. I like to give to the people, to help the people. And my wife is 30 years younger than me. We have a 6 years old son together. So I arrange myself to have everything keeping me young. My son don't see my age. But I come, go to run, you go to play soccer, come with me. So I go with him. So that helped me to stay in shape. Yeah. But mainly it's my mentality, my mental, my mindset. I worked on my mindset all my life, and I will work on it until I die. We create a club with the Ravens and then the samurai warrior. So every week. We meet together 1 hour and once a month in presential. We talk about the brain, the developing the brain, all the time. Positive thinking. So for me, the word retirement doesn't exist. I will die when I will die. I don't know where, I don't know how. I will lie like anyone, but until I will die, I will do the maximum because it's again a funny game for me. I have pleasure doing it. And I cannot imagine I can live without doing my passion. And retirement is not my passion. I travel a lot. I do everything I want. It's not just a matter of money. It's a matter to be happy in what you do. And even if I don't make money, I love to do it. So I do it. That's it.
Great. Now, when it comes to mindset, can you share what is the importance of a mindset in any successful venture?
But the mindset, naturally, the human body would think we're scared. Negative thinking. It's a permanent work to work against that. Because on est bombardé, I don't know the name, bombard, yeah, of negative things. Even the government, listen, just take the example of the COVID. Here in Quebec, every day the Prime Minister was on TV. Don't do this, it's dangerous, it's dangerous. Hey, I'm not a baby. Tell me 1 or 2 times, that's enough, not every day. So the people become like babies. Oh, the Prime Minister said that. So, it's a mental control of the population, and it works. So me, I work against that. No one can control my mind. I control it myself. I'm reading good books. My close friends are very small. I don't mean 2,000, but I do selection of the people around me. I don't accept negative things. I do that. We have lots of negative, the war, the scare people, the fear, everything. We are submerged with that. I work against that. That doesn't mean I'm not realistic. I know there is a war. I know it's dangerous, but I don't focus on that. I focus that the war will stop one day, like any war. And Chris Hadfield, when he was on the satellite, someone asked him, do you know it's possible that you don't come back? He said, yes, I know, but if I think about that, I will not be here. I'm here because I love this experiment. It's unique. Not every human on the earth can do it, but I'm here and I'm happy. Maybe I will not come back, but by the time I'm here, I'm happy and I have the science.
I'm enjoying the moment. Yeah, true.
Enjoying the moment, the present time. And my son helped me because our education, we work in the future, build a retirement. But we forget the present time. But for my 6-year son, the only important thing is the present time. So we bring it back in the present, and that helped me a lot. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Let's live the maximum we can live today. He wants to play, so I play with him.
That's good to hear. Now, I know you're a mentor to many people with the Club d'Investisseurs Immobilier du Québec and others in real estate. But being one of our focus to talk about mentorship, do you have anybody who mentor you personally or in your business?
Personally, okay, and not a lot. All my knowledge came from the United States.
Okay.
So it was not existing here, and it was a secret here for the people who succeed in real estate. So I went to USA and the Financial Freedom Group every year. I was in Florida to follow a course, conference, seminar. So I took my mentality with the American. There is some bad things with the American, but there is some good things too. Both of them are very positive. They are they're motivators, good teachers, well organized in different things. So I took all my knowledge there, and I come back here to teach the people.
Awesome. Now, when we talk about being rich and being wealth, what does it take to build richness and being wealth?
It's relative to many people. It depends how much you spend. If you're a big spender, you will need more money. If you're not a too big spender, I don't know if you read the book, The Millionaire Next Door.
Yes.
The Millionaire Next Door, The average American population, they are low profile, but they are millionaire. They don't show it. The people who show it, maybe they are not millionaire have it, okay? So it's relative to your spending habits. But, 1 million today, are you rich? I consider no. You're over the average, but you're not rich because if you leave that at the bank at 3%, you make 30,000 a year. Can you live on 30,000? Me, I can't. I need minimum 10 million to live with doing nothing. But I like to travel. I like big cars. I like that. So that's my lifestyle. But I'm not obliged to have 5 cars. I have a Rolls Royce, a Ferrari, 2 Mercedes, and a BMW. So I don't need that. Okay? But for the fun of it, I have it. But I could live with 1 car. Okay? I would be happy too. In the Christmas period, I went to Dominican Republic, but not on the all-inclusive. We went to a friend of my wife, and I was on a shock because I was not prepared for that. And what surprised me the most is that these people, they don't have money. They have on the present time, and they are happy. They are very happy. They are nothing to lose, nothing to win, but they are happy. They have music, they have dance, and they're happy. They go on the beach, they're happy. Me, I was there. I was stressed. What's that? Could you imagine a little motorcycle? The dad is driving. The mom is behind with the baby drinking on one hand, and she hold the grocery on the other hand. No task. For me, I can't imagine that. Or for that, that's life. They live like that. That's okay. So it's relative. Happiness is relative. To be rich is relative. It could be 1 million for one, 100 million for another one, 1 billion for another one. But if you want just for the money, you will never be happy. It's not the money will give you the pleasure, what you can pay yourself with the money. But what's the difference between having 10 million or 1 billion? The difference, whereas, is just the toys that you can pay yourself. If you need a lot of toys, you need more money. But you can be happy with 10,000 because when you have children, they have to go to school anyway. If you have children and you pay a nanny, it's not having a family. The nanny, you're responsible for the education. If you have children and not taking care of them, you should not have children. So it's relative to every people. It's my opinion. But for other people, it's different. You have to respect that. This is how we create a society, different people.
Absolutely. And coming back from background from Africa, I can testify to that. It's not about money. It's not about what you have. It's really about how you appreciate what you have already, the people around you that you enjoy. So I totally agree with you on that. Perfect. Now, if we were to give advices to young people now who are just afraid with what is happening and then the economy, what are the 3 things you might want to give them as advice?
No, don't be scared of what you hear on the news. Okay, you have to know what's happened, but don't be scared. The fear doesn't bring you nowhere. But you need to read the maximum books on the field you're interested. If it's real estate, read the maximum book on real estate. But the best one to read is How to Become Financially Independent with Real Estate in French. But there is a lot of books in English. They're all good. All of them, all teach the same thing. This book, read a book on the mindset. Okay, it's important to keep a good mindset and be active. And the field you will choose, be active. Be a member of a club and talk with people. Don't ask the tenant, would you buy the building? He will say no. Don't ask for your brother-in-law, he will say no. Ask to people who has real estate, and they will give you a different opinion.
Great. Again, I just want to take this moment to thank you. But before we close, I know you started a new business now. Can you tell us a little bit more what you're doing and the services you offer?
In fact, it's not new. I started in 2016. What is new, we changed the structure because the AMF changed the rules. So now it's Capital Infinitum Wealth. We're a private mortgage lender who help people to start in real estate, who to improve the real estate they have to increase the value. This is our specialty. And our slogan from English is logo. Our logo is you have the project, we have the money. Yeah, capital infinitum work. So we analyze the property with the people who want to buy it. And if it's good, we will lend the money. And if we refuse you, you should ask yourself the question, if Mr. Lepine don't buy it with all the experience, should I buy it? The answer is no. If you don't want to lend the money, it's because I will not buy this building. And if I don't buy it with all the experience we have with the team, you should not buy it.
I like the slogan. And then I want to thank you again for coming to this platform. And actually, in fact, we came to your office. And thank you for having us. It's really nice of you. Other than that, looking forward to meet you again to Club d'Investisseurs Immobilier du Québec, to some of those networking, or maybe the South networking with others. Thank you for all you've been doing, mentoring, teaching others what you have learned. I really like how you like to share your knowledge, to want to see others happy and successful like you are, and it's really appreciated, I think, across the board. So thank you for that.
I know it's very valorizing for me as a conclusion. Last year, one of the biggest transactions in Quebec, 4 of our students, they bought 1,109 units at the same time.
Wow.
Was the second biggest one in Quebec. They were all my students. So it's very valorizing for me because they are over the bar. The super the matter. And I'm not jealous. I'm happy because it's for me, it's a big success. I teach the people and they use my techniques to get more than me. So and another one, he just made a transaction. He showed me his bank statement, 20 million. He just made 20 million in 1 year. My techniques, so it's amazing for me.
That's awesome.
Very satisfying. So if you have the project, Capital Infinitum Wealth, we have the money for you. See you next time.
Thank you so much again, Jacques. And friends, it's a pleasure. It was great to hear all your stories. I knew them, but I wanted to share with others. Same spirit as well. I like to share what I have learned. Other than that, to all our listeners, thank you for listening to Strata Mantra. I hope you enjoyed this interview with Jacques Lepine. We have it in French as well for those who speak only French, and we'll be more than happy to be more speakers with a different background. And with that said, please go ahead and like and share page. I heard a lot of that's still not subscribed. Please subscribe so that we can continue building this network. Other than that, looking forward to see you again, and thank you again for your time. Cheers.